exercise method, Shohei Ohtani versus Ichiro. That's something I'd like to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. About 2 videos ago, I shared with you the diet of Shohei Ohtani, how he is particular about his diet, and he's almost like a biohacker in the sense that he's conscious of nutrition and he's knowledgeable about nutrition and everything. Yeah, and in fact, the way he eats, is he just absorbs nutrition. He doesn't care about the taste and so much. He is a very specific about his diet. And that is the same when it comes to his exercise too. He's very scientific about it. He kind of tries to optimize his exercise to perform, to meet his objectives, right? Okay, so today I'd like to talk about his exercise, comparing with the exercise method of Ichiro Suzuki, another Japanese baseball player. So Ichiro Suzuki, I think many of you will know of him, but if you don't know because he's slightly older, he used to play for Seattle Mariners. He made a lot of records in baseball. In one season, he hit 262 hits, and breaking the world record. And also his entire professional baseball career, he tallied 4,367 hits. So he's a legend in baseball, and even Shohei Ohtani respects him very much. In fact, each time when Angels play against Mariners, Shohei Ohtani greets Ichiro. So, and this photo was taken this year, when Angels played against Mariners, because Ichiro now is one of the coaches or managers in the Mariners. So he greeted him and he bowed to him. This photo went viral, right? By the way, I think this is Ippei, Shohei's interpreter. I wonder what he's doing, because I don't think, this conversation needs to be translated. Maybe Ippei wanted to have a chat with Ichiro. Okay, so now Shohei Ohtani is known for lifting heavy weight. He does regular weight training, as his resistance training or strength training. In fact, this is him doing a deadlift, and he lifted 495 pounds. That is 225 kilograms, right? While Ichiro Ichiro has a different approach. He uses a method called BMLT, which is beginning movement load training. Now, this method is you kind of relaxes your muscle when you do the workout. It's sort of a, bend your, joints and kind of rotate your joints and stuff while you are doing the workout. Because it is critical for muscles to be relaxed, not to be tense. When you do a regular weight training, muscle becomes very tense. And sometimes, if you build too much muscles, if you make your muscles too big, kind of disproportionately to your, your body and other parts, and then your kind of body doesn't work in coordination. In fact, Ichiro himself, he used to do this kind of, regular weight training when he moved to the major league. And then his batting power increased, but he found that his batting speed, like his swing speed, decreased. Therefore, he stopped doing it and he kind of went back to BMLT, right? Now, I don't know enough about BMLT to talk about it, plus I've never done it. I've never used this kind of machine because you need to have a special machines to do it. So I cannot, comment on it, but I'm interested in the concept behind it because Ichiro says that lions and tigers don't lift weights. Yeah, they move naturally. They kind of train their muscles from their natural movement. And in the natural movement, everything is coordinated. You don't just only move muscle. You move muscles, joint, bones, everything, and therefore everything is proportional, right? And but I'm not going to comment on the exercise method for baseball because that's not my field of expertise, and I don't know anything about that, or just exercise for athlete in general. Yeah, I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say the Ichiro's method is better for Shohei Ohtani because obviously Shohei Ohtani is performing wonderfully. He's batting, he's pitching, he's running. Yeah, and in fact, Ichiro even says Ohtani is a very balanced player. He can run so fast, and it is incredible for someone of his size to be able to run so fast. So Ohtani has a very balanced, coordinated movement. So I think whatever Shohei is doing, because he's doing a lot of other stretching and other like exercise for flexibility as well, is working for him, right? Today, I'm going to talk more about fitness for health and longevity because this is the health and longevity channel, right? Which method is more appropriate for us? Yeah. For the case of Shohei Ohtani, he exercises for improving his performance as a batter and a pitcher and runner. Yeah. And then he kind of optimizes everything to meet those objectives. Yeah. How about us? What do we need to achieve? Yeah. So for me, I would like to continue being able to walk just like that. So I'm 60 years old now, but when I become 100 years old, yeah, I want to be able to continue doing the same. Just these like a daily walk. That means walking upstairs and downstairs and walking uphill and downhill and doing the yard work and shoveling snow and so on. Now, that sounds easy, yet it is very difficult to continue doing that once you reach age 100. Because I remember my mother, when she reached 80, things started changing. Before, she used to enjoy walking and she walked a lot. She walked, 2 or 3 kilometers a day. Yeah. But I think around when she was 82 or 83, her walking speed slowed down and she was not able to walk long distance anymore. Like she went for a walk every day, but after like 100 meters or so, she came back because she couldn't walk any longer. Yeah. So your body does deteriorate. So you need to maintain your strength. Yeah. Now, so let's break down a little more about the type of exercises we need for longevity. Now, there are two goals. One is disease prevention and aging prevention, because you want to avoid catching disease. And according to Dr. David Sinclair, the author of Lifespan, now aging is a disease. And in fact, aging is the cause of other disease. So by slowing down aging, you can also prevent from catching disease, right? And then the other thing is injury prevention, because injury is one of the main causes of death for senior citizens. So when you like break your hip bone, for example, that itself doesn't kill you, but you kind of stay in bed after that, and then you won't be able to walk every day. Therefore, your body gets weaker, and that can lead to developing disease, and eventually you might die. Yeah, so injury can be the cause of your death indirectly, if not directly, right? And for the disease prevention and aging prevention, he recommends low intensity aerobic exercise and high intensity aerobic exercise. But for injury prevention, he recommends strength training. Yeah. So when people talk about strength training, because often many biohackers talk about, resistance training and how muscles are important, how you need to, build muscles and so on. But it basically comes from here. So you want to prevent injury. Yeah. Now, to achieve this objective, do we need to do the weight lifting? I mean, to lift heavy weight. Yeah. Is it necessary? Because this advantage of doing the heavy weight training is you might tense up your muscle too much, or you might develop muscles disproportionately to joint and bones and other parts of your body. And I mean, for maybe baseball or some other kind of sport, you might need that, but for our objective, do we need it? Yeah. Or can we not just do a regular body weight training? Yeah, because as long as you are doing a body weight training, our body is made to be able to support our own weight. Yeah, so you're not going to develop, muscles too much. Yeah, everything should be in proportion. Yeah, or you can do a natural movement such as sprinting. Yeah, it is a great exercise for your legs, but in a natural movement, because you're not only using your muscle, you're using bones, joints, everything, right? So the flexibility of muscles and joints are important. Not only developing muscles or making muscle size, but making muscles to be flexible and making joints to be flexible, right? And also, we need balance. Yeah, in order to prevent from falling, you need to have a balanced body, or when you need to have a balance when you walk, when you stand, when you do anything. Yeah. Therefore, things like stretching or joint rotation or balance work and posture correction are critical for the flexibility of muscles and joints. So, doing stretching and neck rotation or shoulder rotation, that kind of like joint rotation. And also working your toes, rotating your toes is critical. Toes and your feet are essential part in Oriental medicine, and you want to have a spread toe. Therefore, it is good to wear this kind of 5-toe socks too. Or doing this kind of balance work. And this is a posture correction work. I put cushion under the back, and I usually do it before going to sleep for about 30 minutes. It kind of has a back extension type of function. Yeah. And hanging is also good to strengthen your spine. Yeah. And Nordic walking also correct your spine to be straight. Yeah. Your posture is important. You need to have a straight posture when you stand, when you walk, when you run, when you do everything. Therefore, posture correction is the base of all other exercises. Okay. Therefore, for the purpose of fitness for health and longevity, maybe Ichiro style exercise is more appropriate for us. Also, exercise should be done in coordination with other activities such as intermittent fasting, diet. Yeah. And so please read my books, the Ikigai Diet, the Japanese Diet for Health and Longevity, and Ikigai Bio-Hacking based on Japanese natural health. Books are both available on Amazon, both for Kindle and print-on-demand paperback. Okay, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. And also, please leave your comment. How do you exercise? What kind of strength training do you do? Do you lift weights or do you do body weight training and so on? Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!